Welcome back, everybody. So this year we have not done any ice camping, and it's getting towards the end of the season, so we have to change that quickly. It is a little bit windier out here than I was hoping for, but on that, it is absolutely perfect. So let's go ahead and find a place to set up and then get everything popped up and start camping. So we are in a perfect spot. It looks like there is a little bit of a crib around us, or some brush. So I think this is where we're going to set up. Well, that was much more eventful than it was supposed to be, but we ended up getting it all put together. Now we have to go ahead and throw the floor in. I didn't get it set up exactly how I wanted, but the wind took a little bit of control over that. It is super warm in here already. People think ice camping has to be cold. These shanties and shelters hold so much heat, it's ridiculous. But let's go ahead and get our floor in and kind of figure out our floor plan, and then we'll start fishing. All right, so this is what I'm thinking. I did forget one extra piece of foam. I do recall that from last year. It would fit really nice right there, or even where my feet are. But nevertheless, we're doing okay. I'm thinking about putting the cot that way, or I guess the other option is potentially that way. Door placement is not great, but we'll survive. So let's go ahead and get the cot in. Floor went together super smooth, so it's doing well so far. There we go, all put together. I think this will work out. There's still enough area over by the door to go ahead and walk in and whatnot, so I think this will do, to be honest. I've always used the disco beds for cots. They work phenomenally. I mean, they have an organizer down there. I do have the second piece to these disco beds that can turn into like bunk beds, a couch, whatever. So if you guys are looking for an interesting way to sleep out on the ice or camp or anything else like that, disco beds are definitely a good one to look at. But let's go ahead and get the rest of our stuff all put together and make this place look like a home. I couldn't wait any longer, so while we get set up, I'm going to go ahead and drop some tip-ups down just to see if we can't catch a couple fish, because that is our ultimate goal being out here. So send that guy down as a large sucker, so hopefully it attracts a big old pike. There we go. First one, we'll get the other one set up and hope and pray. All right, this is what our setup looks like. So right underneath us, we have our fishing area, which again, not the ideal placement, but it is what it is. We've got our cot, our floor is laid out perfectly. Over there, we've got like totes of all of our extra stuff. We've got our heater on there. And yeah, we've got a couple sets of light bars up above. They're kind of like over this area, because this is obviously where we're going to do our cooking and everything else like that. We got a fan up there to kind of push some of that heat a little bit lower to us. Again, we don't even have the heater going right now, and our infrared thermometer 50, 52, 60. It is warm in here, even without the heater going. I think it's like 27, 28 outside. We do have the sun ripping, so we probably won't have to worry too much about heat tonight at all. We'll probably put it on low and whatnot. We do have the heater set up a little bit higher. Last year we had a little bit lower of a stool, and it melted quite a bit of ice underneath us. So this year we have it a little bit higher. Hopefully we don't end up melting anything below us. But that's the whole setup inside. Now outside, we do have a ton of wind right now, but it is wildly quiet in here, and that's for a couple different reasons. Let's get out there and show our lines for being attached. So if you have a ton of wind, these lines, if they are straight, like all the way down, they will whip in the wind and make a ton of noise. If you give them probably like 1 or 2 turns or twists of that line, it will not whip in the wind. So that reduces a ton of noise on the inside. And then always you know, your tag ends, just go ahead and tie those off just a little bit, because otherwise they will whip against the side and make a ton of noise also. So that's our setup. We've got some tip-ups out there that have not popped yet, which is kind of unfortunate, but yeah. Now we'll just go ahead and fish for a little bit. Wait, we've got supper coming. I'm very excited to try the food that we bought for this year and just hang out. Didn't take too long. I think our entire setup took a lot of trips to get everything, but I think our entire setup took less than right around an hour and 15 to get all set up, and that was by ourselves in a fair amount of wind. So let's get after it. That took no time at all. Eat it. Got him. Just went through the tour and instantly we got a fish. Not a big one, but hopefully some bigger ones start rolling through. There we go. First one of the trip. Ooh, he got it good. Come on now, buddy. Shouldn't need pliers for you. But we might have to get them. There we go. Alright, first one of the trip. Nothing on the flags yet. But, oh, one thing I did not talk about. Oh, there's another fish down there. We'll talk about it right after, hopefully, we get this fish. We ended up setting up on quite a decent spot. Sitting right on top of him. Gonna come up to get it. Oh, we scared him. Alright, that'll give us a chance to talk a little bit about safety too. Just like ice fishing, you always want to let people know where you go, everything else like that. With ice camping, we don't have the heater on yet, but you can end up with carbon monoxide, so super important to always have a carbon monoxide tester or alarm in here. So always keep that. Make sure you got good batteries in there. There's no reason to skip on that by any means, but there is a good start. Let's see if we can't end up with a few more fish. We've got a little while before dinner, so hopefully we can have a couple flags and then we'll worry about making some dinner. Get them, whatever it is. I think I know what it is. Holy cow, that took a long time. I think I know what it is. Oh. Oh. Oh boy. It is what I thought it was. Oh. Oh no. So I'll say don't break off. It's an expensive lure. Look at that. On the nano wrap. Oh, no. We're gonna have to cut some line. Oh, you slimy thing. Stop it. Stop. There we are. Look at that. I thought that's what it was, but then it came off the bottom like 2.5, 3 foot and was just kind of cruising in the middle of the water column. Then I wasn't sure. Big old bullhead. I would assume that we'll have a decent chance of catching more of these yet tonight as it gets darker. Yo, give it back. Don't you bend my hook. They have such strong jaws. Oh. I think I got it. Nope. Let go. I think I do have it. He's just clamped down. If he would let go. Oh, got the hook out. I just got the bait in there. Get back. There we go. There we go. Nope. Oh boy. We'll get you back up. We'll get you back. Slimy. We'll have to cut some line and retie. But there's our second one. We still have not had a flag, unfortunately. But Still got a little while yet before we do supper, but that was a good fish. Wish it was something else, but it is what it is. Get that one, little guy. Oh, there's a big one behind him. There's a big fish down there. I think that was it might be a, I don't know what that is. Let him go. Big one down there. I don't know if that's might be a bass or something that was excited. Get him. Where are you, little Gil? Haven't got anything big. Besides that bullhead. Nothing on the flat. Come on now. There you go. But they're biting, just not nearly as well as we'd like to, and definitely not the size, but hopefully it picks up. We've got about an hour before dusk, and we'll probably start working on getting some food around that time. Get him. Oh, there's a good one down there. Oh, there's a crappie. Not too bad. There's some bigger ones down there. I don't know if those are crappie too. Oh. Come on, get... No. Oh. Alright. Here we go. Not a bad little fish. There's some bigger ones down there though. They're starting to come in. Not that time. It's not a bad one. Crappie. No, low gill on the nano. As soon as I put the nano on, they came flying in. There's a bunch more. Get it back in there, buddy. Oh no, so we're all wrapped up. Oh, there we go. There's some better ones down there. Oh, he must have just had the tail of that spike. I felt him. Felt him. We'll give the nano wrap just a little bit longer, because they're coming into it quite quick, but they're not necessarily eating real well. Oh, there comes a decent one. Eat it. Eat it, buddy. It's right on it. Got him. Oh no, there are two of them. Never mind. I thought we got a big one. There were just two back to back. Let him go, see if we can't get the other one. The other one's going to be about the same size. Oh no, there he goes. Get him. They were getting too finicky. Oh, there's a good gill. They were getting too finicky with the bigger ripping baits. So we put on the micro jig. First drop. Biggest gill. Oh, come on. Let go, let go. There's plenty of your buddies down there. There we go. Took our spike, but that's a good start. No. No one wanted it. See if we, oh, there's loads of them. Holy cow. Absolute loads. See if we can't catch one of the bigger ones. There's one really nice one down there right now. Oh, he sees it. Oh, that's a better one. He's coming right over to it. Eat it. Got him. Felt or looked bigger. I don't know if he is bigger. Oh, that's another good gill. That's 2 over 8. That is 2 over 8. Just took right before dusk for them to start turning on. There's another one down there. They're eating this super well. There we go. Another little guy. Yeah, we would have a decent little fry if we kept everything we could of. That crappie was probably just a little small, but those couple of gills, that bullhead, about to drop right on another bluegill. Doesn't look quite as big. Does he see it? Oh, he sees it. Eat it. Eat it. He's right on it. Get it, buddy. Touched it. Get him. There we go. Oh, that's... Oh! Pulling a little drag? Are you bigger than the rest? You didn't seem any bigger. Oh, shh. No, he's actually a little bit smaller. Just fought harder. Oh, look at those red eyes. Holy cow. That one's probably just an 8 1/4. The other ones were probably 8 1/2. Almost 9. Oh, there's another group of them. Oh my gosh. Get down there. They're just absolutely loaded now. Took forever to find them. Or for, not for them to find them, but for them to find us. But now they're just catch at will. There's one. Easy. Little guy. All the big ones. Oh, ow. Got that right to the thumb. All the big ones seem to have moved a little bit. We still have not gotten a single flag though, which is wild to me. We'll probably keep a flag out during the night, at least in the hole, in the shanty here. And I did bring the light up one from Clam, so we'll definitely be notified if we have one bite. We could probably get a pretty easy bite if we just put some dead bait down on the bottom for a bullhead or a catfish or something like that, but I was hoping to get some bass and pike. Just like that, as quick as those good gills, crappie, everything moved in, they moved out pretty just as fast. So we'll still give it probably about 20 more minutes and then figure out what we're gonna do for supper. Just as we were talking about that, we had a flag go up. It's spinning. Oh, we definitely got a fish. This had a... Oh, she's going. She is going. This had a pretty decent sized sucker on it. Got him. Got him. Oh. Feels decent. I don't think like real big. Mid 20 pike. Oh, that's a good bass. That's a good bass. Oh, look at his cuts on the side, and somehow look at the size of the sucker he tried to eat. Holy cow, he was hungry. We'll feed him. Somehow we hooked him on the outside of the mouth. That was kind of weird. We probably had the head of him and our hook. We'll give him the bait. There we go. Come on. There. I don't know how you're gonna get that down there, but you're attempting it somehow. That's a good 2 1/2, maybe 3. There we go. That's what we were shooting for. Let's get another one out there and see if we can get another one before dusk. Eat faster? Definitely gonna eat faster. That's gotta be a bluegill. There's no way that was a crappie. Yep, definitely a bluegill. Another one, I'm pretty darn positive that was a crappie. Came and barely nipped on it. Come on now. There we go, little guy. There's another couple down there. They kind of died off for a little bit, but there's one down there that doesn't look too bad. Oh, we're right on top of him. He swam past. Oh, there he goes. He's got it. Got him. That was not too bad. What are you? Oh, he's pulling a little bit of drag. Oh, there's our crappie. Come on, buddy. Oh no, gosh. That's a good crappie. Oh, come on. Come on. That's a good crappie. There were probably a couple more of those that we saw. There's actually a couple more down there. There we go. Nice crappie. Probably 10, probably, I mean definitely over 10 inches. Probably close to 11. There's a couple more down there. Let's see if we can't get a couple of those. I'm pretty sure those are crappie too. So for supper tonight, we have the Peak Refuel beef stroganoff and peach cobbler. I am very excited about both these. It's going to be a lot of food, so I might eat some of this in the morning. Yeah, there's 2 servings per container. This by itself has over 800 calories. Maybe we'll eat the whole thing, I don't know. And then this got another 670, so I mean, that's a lot of calories. But we're going to go ahead and heat this guy up. I've never had this brand, so very excited. I've wanted to try some beef stroganoff ones before, so we'll go ahead and boil some water, throw her in there, and see what we think. Oh, got him. Are you a bullhead? Kind of feels like it. No! Oh, bluegill. As we're making food. Oh, just came off. Perfect. Let him go. And our water is boiling. So, go ahead and shut that guy off. Oh. Shut that off. Take her. Uh-oh. There we go. Boiling water. Throw her in. Hopefully we didn't add too much water, which we might have. Then we zip. And let sit for 10 minutes. And wait to see if any of our tip-ups go off. I'm excited to try this. Well, it's been about 10 minutes, so let's pop this guy open, stir it around. Alright, on initial impression, didn't look great, but that's because it wasn't stirred and it looked very separated. I might have added a little bit too much water. Does look a little bit wet, but it smells really good. She's steaming too. Let's try it. It's not bad. The beef, I mean, it's freeze dried, so a little bit chewy, but it's pretty good. Especially after being out on the ice and, you know, putting everything up and burning calories and getting hungry and everything else like that. She is pretty darn good. I definitely think I added just a little bit too much water, though. It was a guesstimate, and I was wrong. If you haven't tried the... What was this? The Peak Refuel? Yeah, Peak Refuel. If you haven't tried the beef stroganoff of this one, and you do some camping, ice camping, backpacking, whatever, it's a pretty solid one to get. I would for sure buy this one again. We'll eat as much of this as we want to, and then we'll break into that peach cobbler at some point in time. I don't know if it'll be right now or if it'll be closer to bedtime, but we'll see. Alright, we finished. We actually did eat the whole thing of the beef stroganoff. It was actually pretty good. So now we are going to go ahead and do the same thing for the peach cobbler. Hopefully that's as good, because that stroganoff was pretty darn good. I am pretty full, but I'm sure we can make room. All right. Hopefully we don't put too much water on this one. I think we'll need just a tiny little bit more. That's probably about now. There we go. We'll heat this up and I think do the exact same thing. Yep. We're still waiting for some tip-ups to go off, and unfortunately we've only had the one, which is kind of wild to me. But we have a little bit of time left before we'll give up for the night and then get ready again for the morning. All right, let's try our peach cobbler. Initial impressions, again, not great, but I think just as the stroganoff, give it a little mix. Kind of almost looks like porridge, to be honest, or grits or something like that. But we don't have a spoon, we got a fork. There's a big old peach. Let's try that. She's hot again. It tastes really good. The peaches are kind of like the beef and the beef stroganoff. It's a little bit chewy, but again, for freeze-dried food, I don't think you can really go wrong with this. It actually does, because the pound cake and everything else like that is kind of like grits. It's actually kind of nice to have a little bit of texture in there, but it'd be a lot easier to eat with a spoon. But regardless, we're gonna finish this off. Hope that a flag pops, and then probably put a tip up in here and get ready for bed. Well, that is it for today. We're probably going to go to bed here, not too terribly long. We didn't end up with any more flags, which was kind of surprising. We do have one flag in here. If we end up getting a bite throughout the night, that'll be on the next video. But, yeah, not a bad day. We caught some decent gills, some decent crappie, a good bass, a bullhead. I was shocked we didn't catch any perch, but maybe that'll happen in the morning. But, yeah. Not a bad day by any means. Food was good. I think my favorite out of the two was definitely the stroganoff, but yeah. So we'll see what happens throughout the night. Hopefully tomorrow we end up doing really well also. But as always, if you guys like the video, if you wouldn't mind liking, and if you want to see more videos like it, if you wouldn't mind subscribing, that'd be greatly appreciated also. Till next one.